Thank you, Prof. I'm sorry for, yes, thank you.
Thank you, Father, for providing leadership and guidelines. I know we are feared because sometimes we also go overboard and do things which are not necessary. But I stand here now to offer my condolences to the nuclear family of my late brother and the many friends who have come to condole with the family. There are many things which have been said here, and I don't want to repeat myself. But I want to say just two things which David D., one of them, attempted to say, but I felt he did not finish it properly. Late Professor Munavu, in 2010, Kenya needed commissioners of the revenue allocation. And the job was advertised. And that time I was the chief whip of the government of President Mwai Kibaki, where His Excellency Kalonzo was the vice president. Professor applied for that job. And the rumors within Parliament was that the people required there are CPAs. And this is an educationist who has applied for this job. How is it going to work out? And my persuades was, from what and the way I knew him, the man was capable for the job. When the interviews were called, Professor late Munavu scored 92.5%. His closest number two had 78%. His performance was beyond expectations. Secondly, I worked with him when I chaired the National Campaign Committee of President Ruto, as Dee mentioned it briefly. In that national committee, it had two subcommittees. One was Politburo, that was about politics. And the other one was Technical Advisory Committee. That committee was chaired by Professor Munavu. And I want to tell you, my success at the chair was because of the advice and the support that I got from this man in that casket. We went to win the elections, and I stopped there and say this. In all leadership where Professor was involved, he served the country, Kenya. This man, in all those institutions he has been, he has never been mentioned close, forget about being involved, but close to corruption. He served people, not individuals. My success in very many undertakings, including politics, my principal number one, whom I will consult in every decision I'm making, was late Professor Munavu. And I want to say, I've never gone wrong. He guided me well, and I succeeded in every attempt I made. So because God has taken his life, and he himself, and Father, I want to mention this, he was never scared about death, Professor. I remember when Mulu Mutisia passed on, and we were consulting now after losing a great leader in Ukambani, with his smiling face, because when he wanted to drive a very strong point, Professor would never show a stone face, but he would do it smiling. And he told me, "Mwana aya, tuitikile ndugemwe, mwandu maukwa." To me, he meant he was not scared about death. When I went to see him in the hospital with Mutua, after I got the news that he was sick, Mutua told him, "Senator Muthama is here." He did 3 things. He tried to sit down, but he could not manage. He tried to speak, but he could not manage. He tried to smile, and that one came out. Professor, go well. God bless you. We'll meet again. Thank you very much. Please come and speak to the mourners.
Wow, we were taught God is God, and all the time. Well, we, the family of our late brother, Reverend Peter Kaigwa, and the university's community, we have heard a lot about the late professor.